విశాఖలో జరుగుతున్న ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ సమ్మిట్ లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
Things from the honorable speakers, especially the honorable Finance Minister of India, the Commerce and Industry Minister of India, spoke so well, and the honorable moderator, all the speakers' deliberation was really very excellent. We learned a lot of things from that. India is a very big country and economically tremendously developed. We, the people of Bangladesh, are grateful to India because during the time of our crisis, that is in 1971, when we fought for our liberation struggle, for independence, it is India who stood behind us. And we are really very, very grateful. And I recall from my memory the great leader, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib, the father of the nation of Bangladesh, who has started his journey of developing his beloved country Bangladesh, having the support from India economically. Now, India and Bangladesh, especially the South Asian countries, we are working very closely. Last year, the Honorable Prime Minister of India visited Bangladesh and we signed many agreements. An Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh came to India before 2 months to attend BIMSTEC meeting, and she has a plan to visit India again very soon. India and Bangladesh, trade between India and Bangladesh is more than near about $7 billion. We import from India 6 billion, we export to India 700 million. But it helps us, though there is deficit, but we don't mind for that because for our necessity we are importing a lot of things from India. India is developing, as we came to know in the morning, and we know also that the growth of GDP of India last year was 7.6%. The GDP of Bangladesh last year was also 7.1%. For continuously last 10 years, GDP of Bangladesh is more than 6%. Our economic condition is very good. You all know we got a devastated country in 71 after liberation, but within these 45 years we have come to a position that people have started saying that the emergence of Bangladesh and its economy is really very bright. Our 72-73, our export was very limited, very small. Today it exceeded $34 billion. Our reserve is more than $32 billion. Our remittance is more than $15 billion. Current account balance of payment is surplus. So Bangladesh is also growing economically tremendously, and we have been classified that Bangladesh will be the next emerging 11. And we have signed the agreement of BBIN, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal, for the connectivity. Now we are connecting ourselves for our economic development. And as a member of BIMSTEC, we are also closely working together. And when we see, when Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar, the economic corridor will be established economically, we will also be developed and we will be also be benefited. So coming to this conference in Andhra Pradesh, Sunrise City, we are really amazed seeing the economic development of Andhra Pradesh, because their growth is more than 10%, double digit, and there are many things to learn from India, especially from Andhra Pradesh. The Honorable Chief Minister, he mentioned his future plan, and asked us, the participants, to invest in Andhra Pradesh. It is a very nice place for investment. We are hearing from outside also that it is very easy to make investment in Andhra Pradesh. And when the Honorable Prime Minister of India visited Bangladesh, he also asked our business community to invest in India, especially his birthplace, Gujarat. And one of the team, you know that our ready-made garment industries, only in this sector we are ahead of India. We are the second largest ready-made garment exporters. Last year our export was $28 billion. Next year it will be 30 billion. And we have projected that in 2021, which will be the 50th anniversary of our independence, only from ready-made garment we will get $50 billion US. We made our 7th 5-year plan very nicely, and we have already reached the target of Millennium Development Goal MDG, and hoping to meet the target of Sustainable Development Goal 2030. And there are many areas of Bangladesh, economic and social. Our economic condition, social condition is very good. So I like to I will not definitely prolong my deliberation. India is a very big country, a friendly country. We are always hoping and expect that we will get help and cooperation from India. So far, our trade is concerned, we like to see that there should not be any tariff and non-tariff barriers at all. It is not in Bangladesh. When I got the opportunity to exchange my views with the Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister of India in the morning, we have discussed a lot of things. I like to say that both sides will sit together and remove if there is any technical problem, if there is any tariff and non-tariff barriers. India as a friendly country awarded Bangladesh duty-free, quota-free market access in almost all the items excepting two. Only tobacco and alcohol we cannot export. Other than all items we can export having no duty. So that is also a great benefit for Bangladesh. And I like to conclude. This relationship will continue. We always consider India as our friend. We always consider India that in South Asia, India will give the leadership. 20th century was for North America and for Europe, but 21st century is for Asia. And with this concept, we hope that from this conference, this summit, we will also get lot of benefit from each other. Thank you very much. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu.
Thank you, Excellency. Could I now request Mr. Romi Thakali, the Minister of Commerce from Nepal, to address us, please.
First of all, I would like to thank Her Excellency Nirmala Sitharaman, Minister for Commerce and Industry, Government of India, for her invitation and warm hospitality extended to my delegations in the beautiful city of this Visakhapatnam. And member of this panel and honorable ministers. Actually, I came here with my very much hectic tour abroad because we as Nepali and from Nepal, India considers is our very friendly neighboring country, and we did not want to lose this opportunity. Coming in this event, I had a very good opportunity to understand how India is moving forward, and especially how Andhra Pradesh is moving forward economically, politically, socially, and in terms of tradition also. Maybe most of our distinguished delegates may have already aware of that Nepal has spent quite significant time of conflict around 8-9 years ago. Our conflict reminded about 10 years so long. And Nepal has a great appreciation. The India undertaking the role for the peace to prevail in Nepal, which is ultimately now in process of completion of our new constitution, which is known as Federal Republic of Democratic Nepal. So in this regard, Nepali people and Nepal itself, government of Nepal has a special gratefulness to the government of India and people of India. Traditionally and culturally and history shows that Nepal has a dependence in business with India. In one part, we are proud of that. Still today, 65% of our business activities and imports goods dominates Indian products to Nepalese markets. In compared to that products, our supply is very much poor, although we are very much optimistic because our Indian friends are coordinating how Nepal can move along with Indian economy together. And we are very much pleased for having this gesture to us, Nepal and Nepali people. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Last year, Nepal has experienced devastating earthquake. No Nepali can't forget that the government of India has struck in a minute, in an hour, that they got the news that Nepal was facing this sort of natural calamity. I'm very pleased to say that Honorable Prime Minister Modi has declared within 3 or 4 hours that Nepal should be rescued from that disaster, natural calamity. And this is, I think, one of the milestone steps that Honorable Prime Minister Modi has taken so far. We in Nepal, this year that economic growth is encouraging because the indicator has shown that maybe we can achieve 150% more than which was maintaining last year. Last year our national GDP was even less than 1%, and this year maybe around we are expecting 4.76 or 76 or around 4% around, which is very much encouraging. And at the moment, Nepal has a huge trade deficit around the globe because of we had suffered this armed conflict from centuries. Sometime Nepal is always bound to be in transformation courses. Nepal was somehow ruled by autocratic system from centuries to the centuries, and now in Nepal is full-fledged democratic setup. And the people of Nepal is hoping and moving towards economically growth. Nepal is focusing 3 sectors mainly, and Nepal believes that the hydropower could be the changer for Nepal economy, and maybe GMR somewhere. Thank you very much. GMR people are here and they are doing very well in Nepal, and I know that you have some problems, and we'll try to sort it out. And the Nepalese government at present has a great hope that you will complete what the MOU